Take it easy. Easy money. Take it easy.
You're here? I thought you were going after...
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there.
He didn't say where he was going.
No, he left us alone.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on
I checked some ancient texts for us.
Yeah, and we're...
Meanwhile, Arav, the one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds.
Apparently, the Uraka was in...
I see.
So, how do...
He doesn't know.
Nephis and Ara also. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the academia and ended the partnership. Ever since its inception, at its roots,
The Academia of...
Not only that...
So how did
I'll bet that's the question that Bob...
whoever is behind,
He must have recognized...
since the desert is...
I have to go after.
Really?
I should be fine.
Everyone, I have news from the core of 30.
Master,
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master?
It's a pleasure to meet several independent. I was going to say, the Academia has made... I won't attempt to make you understand the Academia's...
I understand where you're coming from,
Good point.
Need our help? Whatever you need, we got you covered.
Really? Wonderful. Arav and I will continue to follow up on the lead from Uraka. Tainari, you're planning to go into the desert, correct?
I am. Kaveh, I'll be...
Well...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can catch up with Sino before it's too late.
Knowing him, he's probably covered a fair...
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Maybe we should...
Hold on.
Is that Dia?
You sure?
It's not my first time. I'll be fine.
Sino.
If you're really going to go through with this...
Makes sense.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Didn't I tell you not to come after me?
Sorry, but we never...
Nothing personal. It's just a complex situation. And I'd rather not involve anyone else if I can help it.
Takes a special... But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't... Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a...
Dia,
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and I came to Caravan Rebot on business. We ran into Sino as he was at... Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading in... That's gotta be one heck of a...
Sino. It's okay if you... We're here to help however you...
No.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid.
Sounds like this...
Still.
My thing.
Come on. All right.
Yes. Well,
All right. Then we'll...
And don't think you'd be imposing.
don't worry, we'll keep...
The wind knows me.
What's the big deal? Looking to buy some handmade goods.
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to... So, after you left the camp...
clearly we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question. It doesn't surprise me at all that the one in the academia is a fake.
Do you have any connection with the Temple of Silence?
Due to my unique constitution, but my memory of that time is hazy. I can't recall much. It's a good thing that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without that, I did not recognize that symbol at all. Whether that's because I've never seen it, or because my memory fails me, it's hard to say.
Yeah, you're right. Thank goodness for
But Cyrus must have...
I suspect so too. Professor has no...
Well, speaking of avoiding things...
or rather...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like it or not. So the best option now is to try to look out for each other. Ha!
Fair enough. Then at least...
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guard...
Hello.
Mahamatras.
I'm looking for some.
A man matching that description passed by Aru village not too long ago. He stopped by to load.
Where was he going?
Let me think. He took a seat by the entrance of the village for a while and had a brief chat with the person who came to deliver the water. Do you have a map?
I have one. Mark away.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much. You were.
You've got a
Best of luck.
There are leaves around. Take it easy.
Hold on.
Do you think it's safe?
Should be. I'll go.
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't some...
Given my background, appear.
Ah, hello there. I hope I'm not interrupting. My friend.
Oh, a missing person, huh? Sure.
I'm just wondering if you've seen him.
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type with thoughtful eyes.
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember if we saw him.
He's looking behind me.
Uh-oh. That could...
Your friend over there stands out a lot, too. Hey! Aren't you Sino, the General Mahamatra?
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one looking for the old man who's gone missing.
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
Someone's on edge. You don't trust me much, do you? No need to hide it. I understand why you're wary of us. Still,
I thought you...
Hey!
Suits me.
Just cut to... Come with me. All of you. Don't you want to find silver hair?
So you know where...
Just follow me. And here.
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing here.
Please step back.
Whoa! Something's coming out of...
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hidden?
Wait, so... Hold on, who are you guys really?
Is this the Temple of Silence?
All good questions. There'll be plenty of time to address them.
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an oasis. Paimon scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is the guy?
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for.
Me too.
Take it easy.
All right. You can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence.
So he's just gonna leave us here unattended? Maybe
They can't have been at the oasis by chance.
So this is the Temple of Silence, after leaving the rainforest.
Hey, look! That guy's coming back.
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you.
What's your name?
My name is...
So we're.
Yep. Cyrus is here.
Hey, Sethos! Have you got some...
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. Yes, he insisted that nothing was off the table, even if...
So you framed...
No. That's not entirely true. Of course.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
You'll have to ask him that one yourself. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem. Mm-hmm.
I never imagined that the true Temple of...
That's King Desh.
We should beware.
Here he is. Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one and all. I am Ba Moon, the...
Professor!
Cyrus, are you...
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. Cyrus...
Just leave
So that's what...
something.
Sino didn't.
My secrets.
You're afraid. You recognize... You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. For you. But then, we both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave, but that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
You...
Hermaneup...
Does he mean he...
The moon is right. He rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. It was the moon proposed. One other child.
For many years, the test sub, the original as the second state, but as I was deliberating, both but our two to preserve our ultimately in recognition of your. I have always.
I see.
Look, in essence, I borrow, but you cannot. I'm sure you don't. You and he. As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is time to reclaim it. That power is not yours to reclaim. Sino was chosen by the gods. You are wrong. Sino was chosen.
So those are your...
Despise me all you want. My sins are my own. The Temple of Silence.
So what you're saying...
Divine power. He is no longer a small child, but...
Both my heart and...
Don't listen.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt. Say that Sino refuses to return his... You're trying to gauge where we stand while...
Wait. Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we...
Why is he coughing so much?
Moon, you...
Take our leader back to his room. Grandfather, I know what you wish to say. I don't like to drag out... Had Cyrus not... Still, I'm not like... But I see things a little differently. So I'm not going to...
I just... Things will...
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather...
All you ultimately, you want...
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious...
I won't force...
That works. Oh, my...
Are you sure about...
I need to...
Alright, well, don't put too much pressure on yourself, Sino.
I got a new letter from an informant. Take it easy.
I've taken some time to reflect. He's a stubborn...
I agree.
So that's one thing. A few other things come... You've heard all you need to hear about the Temple of Silence. My own memories of... I do remember having some fleeting moments of profound emotion when vague images would appear in my mind. I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So if the will and might of Hermanubis...
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
No. So I will challenge...
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says, I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow, and
Looks like we have the same... Turn it back on them now while we still can. In terms that they cannot refuse. That's how we win this.
Great. And I know just how to start the
Sethos.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that.
I have no Follow me. Keep your voices down. We don't...
Let's talk out. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and his prognosis is quite grave. I'm sure that your physicians have come to the same conclusion. He appears to have sustained, regretfully...
Yeah.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. So tell me...
yeah, there's no...
You know?
Right. And
You're right. I accept. Legend has it, that group...
Sounds very...
As a fellow vet...
3 against...
However, letting Cyrus...
None needed. If I win. The Temple of Silence, if you win.
It's a deal. Then let's meet at the...
Well, after how that went, there's
There never was. Turning back hasn't been an option for me since the moment the...
You have to win.
yeah, that's right.
Both as General Mahamatra and for myself. Yeah. When you...
Exactly.
The Traveler and I...
And neither. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that for a variety... But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets...
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
We gather on this day. This is our represent...
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels after all these years.
I know what I'm doing, Grandfather. Just leave it to me.
Representing the Academia, Ready. Warriors, take your position. We come not to debate what brings our challengers here.
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. She's very strong.
Okay,
Sure.
we have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first! Hey, you there! You better play nice with her, or Paimon will make you regret it!
Little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
A swift end to the first bout. I now invite when you're both ready.
Let's begin.
Watch out!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
I hear everything!
Yeah!
Thus ends the.
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the fight when you're.
For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. By God, we earnest now. I will fight to be.
I am Sino, General, and you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching. So bear.
Everyone, old and young. My grandfather is a wise leader, but our faith at times have changed. Then I thought of you, Sino. Each Ba fragment of Herman, I once thought that
I am more than just a war.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark on both. So show me your answer, Sino. Show me I can be more than my faith. More than the power I wield. Bring it on!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer? Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tule-Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tule-Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tule-Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tule-Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tule-Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
Do you feel okay?
Grandfather.
Hey, Sethos.
I know.
I guess.
Yeah, he's at least
What's next?
per my grand.
But that's... I did foresee Sethos. Were it not for this... I do.
Still.
Well, and Sethos.
But
That's a much bigger deal than you might think.
I will try.
Actually, that way, had you won, the temple and were I to... He knew that the temple... His plan meant that who...
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these trivia. You're absolutely... Thank you for everything, The Temple of Silence has... But you must be By the way, Tainari, my grandfather was... The story goes that King Deshret chose the sage... He went on to fight many valiant... The Tainarians who left Tuletula joined their human count... In all likelihood.
How fascinating. My father once...
I like this story.
By the
Yes.
If it's true that you and your grandfather really...
Someone's got to make the... I will make a detailed report on... I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead. If we're going to work together, both...
I will. All right. Well, bye for now, everyone. I'll be seeing you.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
Time to go.
What were you thinking, gallivanting off into the desert alone at your age? What if you take the... Oh, please. What do you mean, what of a one-man suicide mission,
All right. What do you mean? Okay, look.
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus.
Wow. The last time he...
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them we can go for
Makes sense. I'm in.
Paimon's coming.
Hey, Kale.
You're back.
Well, look who we have here. Would you...
All taken...
That does not when you run into problems.
Now would not be a good time to attempt...
You're right.
Mm-hmm. It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved.
Kale, Please do something.
He's giving me the signal. Say, Madame Farzan, I can... Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful.
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that.
Kale!
Huh? What? Oh, right! What do you mean, cup? Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe.
Oh, that...
2 people left.
We're just reorganizing.
There's no... My sincere...
Yes.
I see.
And it sounds like they meant...
That day will come. Now, as a token of my...
Yeah, sounds great.
Sure.
Please show me your credentials before...
And then the Traveler just pounced on their opponent, and then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts.
Whoa! Part of me wishes that...
A truly
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to...
Of course.
Being dignified.
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert...
Yeah, huge place. It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe it's...
I think that'll do me for today.
Shall we stop off at the house?
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Kale's come a long way.
Everyone's a work in progress.
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's fun. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done.
Do you 3 have an... If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's...
Been a while since I last made my way up here. Need any help?
It's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so high.
Traveler, turn around. This is my secret base. When I was a student back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world. That was...
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip. Then make it...
Okay.
Hey, you...
Surrender!
Oh my...
Professor,
Sino. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess...
some old
Can you believe it? I was at the Academia earlier to discuss... Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You look quite young. Ah, it's this one.
Yep. Looks like her work all right. Who else?
And this one.
Oh, cheeky.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like... hey. At moments like this, I hope... I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Moon had every reason to despise me. Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving. Oh, it was one of the happiest times of my life. We all learned so much from one another. You've matured so much over the years, I know.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? I thought, hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier? Look how cute you were.
Yeah, and look how serious and...
Oh, I can't compete with... Hey, what would you say to meeting up with Lisa again sometime? All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition.
Or you could find...
Thank you for...
Take it easy.